sure this is a very interesting watch. I'd be buzzing if I was watching this. Do you get sick of your own songs? No, actually, that's what I was... Weirdly enough, I was thinking about that recently. And... it's the best part about being involved at each song from the very start, because you've got a personal attachment to it. And I found myself, like, I remember thinking at the last show, I remember thinking I haven't got bored of playing these songs once over the course of the year. So I guess that's a good thing. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it again. It's going to be fun having 2 albums to play with when it comes to putting the set list together, and I've already started thinking about what songs I would get rid of and things like that. So if you've got any suggestions on what I should keep and what I shouldn't, because obviously I'm going to have to play a lot more of the new album next time around, so we're going to have to get rid of a few of your least favourite songs from the last album. Someone said, "My mom loves you." Hello, Mom. What's behind me? TV. I'm alone. I think Tara's in the other room doing something. I don't know what she's doing. My favourite couch, yeah, that's it. That's the one right there. That's where I do all of my perching. I love it over there. Someone said, Alina says, please answer any question. There's no questions to answer. Someone asked me a question. Lupe or whatever it is, I think. I'm supposed to be getting ready for work, but I'm watching you. You should probably get ready for work. This isn't a great watch. Favourite Julia Michaels song? What a Time. Oh, I love Jules. Julia Michaelis. Our Jakey boy is on tour with Julia at the moment. I think Dan Cantor's done a runner. I'm joking. Dan has gone away for a couple of weeks. I think Jake's playing with them for a while, which is quite fun to watch. Jake's a hell of a guitar player. Your hair looks so fluffy. That's floofy to you. The name's Floof. Your favourite clothing brand? You know me, you love a bit of Paul Smith. Honestly, if it was feasible, and there were easy transport and easy, like, you know, easy to wear, I would wear a suit every day of the week. And for that reason, it'd be Paul Smith. But they're not that easy to get around. Niall, don't cut your floof. So funny. Watching comments come in. I was modelling going, just part of my life now, isn't it? Hello, Brazil. What the... Please let someone join you live. I don't even know how to do that. You know me, when it comes to all this stuff, terrible. Literally like a 70-year-old man. Any other favourites from Inner Monologue? Yeah, I love Anxiety, obviously. Julia was playing that for a little bit on tour when she played with me. And I really like that song. And Selena sounds great on it. What's your favourite song from Five Sauce? Favourite Five Sauce song? There's some bangers in that new album. Let me have a look. I like Youngblood. Youngblood, say you want it, you want it. Everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. So if we knew all along. Since we were young, so why did it take so long? You make me feel alive, make me feel like I belong. So if you knew all along, why did it take so long? I've had this guitar for 2 years, maybe. I would love to play it on the road, but it's too old to take out. It's a bit... To be fair, it also doesn't plug in. Dancing with a stranger. Love that song. Normani's killing it. Straight out of the bat with 2 smashes. Play your favourite Ed song. What was it? I don't know how to play it all too well. It was cold. Something about it felt like somehow left that sky. Your sister's house and you still got it, even now. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wife. Love that song. Great tune. Oh, we've lost 2,000 people. Why is your picture framed? It's not. There's something in it you just can't see. It's an autograph signed to me by Pride in Place. And there's the award that I won, the Arnold Palmer Award. And that's an Arnold Palmer book. Am I still friends with Five Sauce? I am, yeah. I seen them a couple of weeks ago, actually, in Los Angeles. What else? Anyone else got any good questions? Hit me with your best. seen people ask me to play stuff with McFly. When am I coming back to Melbourne? I don't know. I'd love to. I was actually just talking to a few of the boys down there this morning. I'd love to come back to Melbourne. I love it. In 2020, do you plan to do a world tour? Yes, right now, in my head I do, yeah. Yeah, I think I will. Actually, I know I will. Just don't know when. It's all dependent on how the album goes. Should be fun. Can I play a Shawn Mendes song? We can. What will I play? Maybe that. I won't lie to you. Has anybody been to any of Sean's shows yet? They look, the show looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. I don't know when I'm going to see it, but I think there's a bit of a delay on the comments. Only Treat You Better comments are coming in now. Oh my God, Treat You Better. Favorite Ariana Grande song? Woof. Tunes. You got some bangers, that one. One Last Time is my favorite, I think. Any other questions? So many like foreign languages. I can't answer your questions, I'm afraid. If I could, I would. Any questions? I don't know how people are so good at this. You know, people who like do this for a living and come on and like talk to a screen. I'm not very good at this. Much more of a people person. Tune. I told you all from the very start that Capaldi was it. He is it. He's an absolute legend. 4th week in a row at number 1, I think. If I'm not, I think I heard that. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and all he's getting through it all. And you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being so time to close my eyes till the world turns up. I fall into your eyes and say it's time to come back around. And the day bleeds to nightfall, Ryan Hennessy, tell us a story, Niall. Right, there was these lads from Athy, which is in Ireland, and basically there's this fella called Jimmy, and Jimmy was a producer, playing a few pub bands and stuff, and a producer as well, and then he was working out of Athy, and then this fella Ryan posted this video on his Facebook of him singing a song called Take My Hand that he'd written. And then Jimmy gave him a shout and said, do you want to work together? And now they have a band, and they're called Picture This, and they're playing 5 nights at the Tree Arena in Dublin this week. Is that good enough for you, Ryan? No reply from Ryan. It must have went well. Favourite US city? Oh, I love Chicago. Chicago is amazing. Chicago, obviously LA. Boston, full of Irish. John Bird Jr. says just an emoji with pints in it. Where were you yesterday, Bird? No good. Shane Lowry up awfully. Go on, that boys. Congrats on your win recently, Shane. If I was a betting man, I'd back you for a major, son. Conrad and who, huh? Any wild youth? Who? Hurry up and get to London concert, will you? Unless you're messing around. I knew you'd like that one. I feel like an outside. Connor, how do you play Can't Move On? Suits. I don't know how to play chopsticks, to be honest. Say you do. My mates are starting to join in now. It should get interesting. I'll tell you what, if I could play Elton right now, I'd be ready. Blue jean, baby. Golf in the background. Good spot. Imagine that's the first thing that comes on. You must have seen her dancing in the sun. Didn't do it and do get some questions, please? I love the Jonas Brothers' new song. Great tune. Sucker. Great song. I'm a sucker for you. More sport. Just having a look through some of the... I can't get this to stay now. There we go. Connor's still here asking me questions. No strooping today, Con. Gonna go for a run. Are you coming to Stroop at the weekend? Right, I want some questions here. As I said, I appreciate the love hearts. It's time to get answering. We've got 19,000 people here. We need to entertain. Connor does love a bowl of cereal, to be fair, don't you, Cons? What's your favourite cereal, Connor? Cookie crisp. I do love a good, I like a honey nut Cheerio myself. Honey oat, I mean, whatever it's called, sorry. How did you enjoy playing Jones Beach? Love Jones Beach. I remember how, like, having some good shows there over the years, and then when I played it the last time, we got there and it was flooded, so I think a lot of the people down the front probably had to wear wellies. But yeah, it wasn't too. It was a great night, and it was my birthday, so we had a bit of a party afterwards. They gave me a cake and all that stuff. Do I remember the Cincinnati show? I can't forget it. Honestly, it was amazing. Yeah, I had like some, obviously, every night. I'm just one of those people that just enjoys it all the time. Some nights are just, you know, I don't know, maybe it's mood. You're depending on your mood, and then you go, like, the crowd just get you going or whatever. And I remember Cincinnati. If I'm not wrong, I think it's the River Bend. Is that what it's called? Or something like that. I remember there was a river, so it must be called the River Bend. But I remember that show being like up there in my favourites of the whole year. Yeah, I had some good shows. There were some amazing shows last year, but I remember Cincinnati standing out to me. What do you miss most about touring? I kind of like that lifestyle, you know, going around and just because everyone's together and stuff. It's a bit of a laugh, and just getting up there every night and playing the tunes. You know, I think people might think it gets monotonous or whatever, and some people are not madly into it because every other part of the job's quite loose. Would I swim with sharks? No, I'm fine, thanks. Fine right here. Plan for today. I think I'm going to go for a run now. Get out and about. What am I going to do tomorrow? I love to like. What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to. I'll be in the studio all day tomorrow, all week actually. And then yeah, just taking it easy then for the weekend. I think. Just when you get in a bit of a. I'm in the swing of things now in the studio, and I kind of don't like leaving it, but. Yeah. Also been doing a couple of photo shoots this week, which is fun. Last week, got something really cool coming soon actually, in terms of photos for something. The questions that I get asked on this. Come on, people. Get your shit together. Ryan says, can't wait to see the new photos, new screensaver for me. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, we need to update your screensaver. Do I watch Game of Thrones? I actually don't. Not at all. Not really into that kind of thing. But maybe I could be persuaded. The Obama statue. He's in. I think he is in storage somewhere. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I think he is. He's been looked after somewhere anyway. He's a good man. Love a documentary. I'm just watching some of these questions, sorry. Love a good documentary. I prefer documentaries to fictional stuff. I like a good doc. Am I going to Coachella? I am not. I will be... where will I be then? I don't know. Probably the Masters. Is that when the Masters is? Ask me questions, please. TV series, favourite TV series? Probably Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. we could bring any figure back from the past, who would it be? Oh, I'd love to meet Frank Sinatra. Sorry, my alarm went off there. Clearly didn't plan on getting up until now. Where to? Please come back to Japan. I love Japan. That's no secret. I love it. Who's my favourite character from Stranger Things? I think 11 is just genius. The writers of that are just brilliant. And I love Millie. Millie Bobby Brown. Hello, I'm Millie Bobby Brown. She's very cute. Little Mills. Do I like watching crime investigation? Yeah, mad into crime investigation series. It also makes you feel a little bit more normal. There's some mad people out there. Has anyone got any good crime investigation ideas for series and stuff? Have I met Millie before? I have, yes. Lovely girl. Great actress too. What am I watching? Sky Sports News. Is on the telly. They're talking about England or something like that. Yeah, there. Forensic Files, is that good, yeah? The Act. Okay, I'll keep note of this. Has anybody ever seen The Jinx? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's amazing. That's really good. I'm waiting for a question, that's why I'm so quiet. See what happens. Yeah, have you ever met Paul McCartney? No, I've never met Paul McCartney. I'd love to sit down and chat to him. That'd be amazing. Because I remember watching, like, I think it was called 8 Days a Week, or it was like a documentary last year, and there's some unseen footage of their touring days, and I remember sitting there just going, holy moly, this, not saying, Beatlemania or whatever, but just, I knew, I feel like I know a lot about that kind of madness, So it'd be interesting to chat to him about how he felt and stuff like that at the time. And also, he's an absolute legend. Favorite Dua Lipa song? I love the one with Miguel, Lost in Your Light, I think it's called. Please come to South Australia on your next tour. I mean, as I said earlier, I'd love to, but it's just kind of like where the agent puts me out to, but I love Adelaide. I've been to Hobart as well. Favorite Taylor Swift song? I love. I remember it all too well. Love Billie Eilish, yeah, she's different gravy. She's amazing. Her lyrics are incredible. Some of the best I've heard. Yeah, I seen this article about Robbie Williams. Yeah, we were talking the other day. He was live on Instagram. I jumped in and commented on it, and he said, "Should we write together?" And I said yes, obviously, because he's a ledge. And then some newspaper wrote some article saying that we've already been in there and it went well and all of this. Was like, what? Where'd you pull that one out of? But yeah, he's busy at the minute. He's doing his Vegas residency, but it would be something that I'd love to do because, I mean, it's Robbie Williams. For God's sakes. When are you going to collab with Taylor? I'd love to collab with Taylor. There's no qualms about that. She's so talented, it's not even funny. And I'd love to sit down and write something with her, yeah. If she's up for it, I'm in. I'm so easygoing when it comes to that kind of thing. To be honest, I don't think there's enough collabing going on, really, in the world. We should all be doing it. Like, if you look back in the 70s, the 80s and stuff, you would have, rappers jumping up with rock and roll stars and other players playing on each other's song, guitar players or whatever playing on each other's songs, and it's really cool. I think there should be more of it, to be honest. But it's just time. Our schedules are so much more intense than they used to be back in the day, and we have to get around the world and promote and tour, and so a lot of it's timing problems. But I mean, if we were all in one place, there'd be so much more of it. What am I watching on TV? Sky Sports is on, I think. Yeah, still. I think. Still, obviously. Do you have any plan for your upcoming album? Yeah, I'm writing it, and that's as good as it's getting at the minute. It's going really well, and I got a lot done very early. Started writing it in... Came off tour at the end of September, took October off because I had to get my sinuses done, and then I started writing in the house as I was doing that. So at the end of October, start of November, I started writing because I basically couldn't leave the house for a bit. So I started writing stuff, sitting like this. Whoa, what's that? What's my finger range? I don't know. Some question. I get an octave and a note. 9 notes, so. Some of the things that get said on this. Do I talk regularly with Julia? Yes, I do, yeah. Every other day, I suppose. She's on tour. Seems to be having a good time. Thank you for sharing your heart with us, your songs with us. I like it. And that's why it's my way of, I guess, keeping my life private. I like to keep myself to myself, because I've obviously, when I was younger, it was everyone wanted to know what you were doing, so I learned how to keep my life private. And I think I've done quite a good job at it, but that's my way. When I'm writing my songs, that's my way of, I suppose, telling you how I feel in certain situations. Holy moly. What a feeling to be right. Tune that. We were talking about that yesterday. I was writing with Jamie Scott. And where are you writing? Where do I draw my inspiration from when I'm writing? Kind of personal. A lot of the time it's personal stuff. And then other times I just kind of imagine scenarios, think about, random stuff and write it down. I wrote a song the other day that just, I already made up the scenario on the spot, gave it a title, and just ran with the title. Or sometimes you'll write something down on your phone and it will just be like a word that will spark something in your head. And pretty simple, to be honest. But a lot of the time, like this, what I've loved about this time round is I've just been writing songs and not really like sometimes like not really overthinking it. Just kind of like what I did at Slow Hands, where it's not very overthought. It was kind of like fun. And that's what music it should be to me, or should be to everyone. Just like fun and don't overthink it. That's why, when I get asked questions about slow hands, it's just like I was literally having the best time ever. We sat down. I was playing the guitar, and Julian was playing the drums, and Tobias was playing piano, and we just kind of had a jam, and slow hands happened, and then the lyrics, you just kind of stick it all together and have a bit of fun with it. And same with a couple of tunes that I've done this time as well. Just kind of just play and see what happens. So yeah. What a time for you and I. Bring back the purple pants, huh? Someone just said something to me there. Kyla MacArthur. Does the popularity ever feel like too much? Does it ever get overwhelming, or are you used to it now? Because I remember in the movie you said it never stopped. Yeah, it's kind of it's eased off a touch. I can actually walk down the street, which is quite nice. And go to places. Back in the day, you just kind of went along with it. There was nothing you could do about it. It was it was insanely fun. I mean, what 18, 19, 20-year-old wouldn't want that? It's very fun. But yeah, I remember when I was like 18 or 19, it used to frustrate me that I couldn't get out the hotel. I wanted to see all the cities that I was going to or whatever. But last year I got to see a lot more. I'm very happy with that, and I want to keep doing that because it's nice to, not be stuck in the venue or not be stuck in the hotel all the time. So I really enjoyed it. Favorite movie of all time? I love Man on Fire, Denzel Washington. Great film. BBC Radio. I'm just seeing someone there asking me about playing our favorite 2000s bops, and BBC Radio 1 were playing like greatest hits or something yesterday, and they were playing some absolute bangers from the early 2000s, and it was very fun. I actually tweeted about it. Do you ever want to have a chill sit down with your fans and just chat? Of course, yeah. That's all I want. My manager Marco is saying hello. Ciao, Pablo. Tara doesn't want to come on the camera. She's embarrassed. Yeah, of course, that's all you want. You just want to sit down and chat to everyone without phones. And the new thing now, when people come to meet you, is they're taking videos when they talk to you, and you just want to chat. Just want to chat to you. Do you want to go for a run? All right, let's do that. She goes, I'm going to go to the gym. All right, well, that was fun. I'm going to go for a run, and I'll talk to you later. It was nice chatting to myself on the screen. It was good chatting to you. I'll keep in touch. See you later. Enjoy.